I avoided conscription in both world wars as well as Korea, and someone want to tell me I ain't seen shit. A Tits Rumping Co. Ltd. And associate letters to the editor. Editorial, as in the editor writes letters and you sit down and shut the hell up, even that fucking drunk dumbass at the Signature Lounge. 96th. I was goddamn born in 1911 and they still wanted me for World War I. I was all of about 6 years old, and who hadn't fired a gun by that point? Big fucking deal. Shot me brother in his thumb once. He still winces like ow mommy, anytime he tries to get on his BlackBerry. I call it a crackberry, like that fella who was hitting the cocaine on camera. In Canada. The mayor in Canada who hit the cocaine with that Middle Eastern fella. I naturally avoided conscription by attending 5th grade, told my old man to shove it when he implied if I stood on my tippy toes I could serve in the forces. Bullshit. I'm a journalist, but I had to finish 6th grade to be taken seriously in that industry. I was finished with school by 1921, but the Bitcoin market went tits up, as they say. I didn't see any tits there, just a lot of people in sackcloth with coal on their faces. I don't know why the fuck they smeared coal on their faces. We live in Chicago, you weird poor dumbass. I felt it was disrespectful on the grounds of race as well. Flash forward to Korea and my old man is dead. Cigarettes. Was smoking 3 packs a day and told that Chinese doctor to shut the fuck up. Shoved his ass down and got his stupid crimson leather Anubis mask filthy as all hell because they don't believe in mopping the floor. The O.T.O, not the Chinese Jesus Christ. Everett Yon is trying to slap my ass with a paternity suit. I've been through school with those nuns already and I scored as much as a young man with a middle school education could. But I wasn't attending the school at that time. I hate going to church, so I go up to those gals. Women of the cloth. I barely have time to produce my wristwatch to authenticate that I am rich before I find myself satisfied. That's what happened all through the Korean administration, however was in office at that time. By Vietnam I had slowed down because they got that feminist bullshit going where suddenly someone has to pee in a little cup and prove they didn't have a kid. Government didn't want to pay for and I get it. It just wasn't going to be me paying either. Waste of money when the kids was retarded, and if she'll get with a fellow when she is with the church she's gonna do the same shit to me. Catholic Church has money anyway, so does that dickhead with the pharaoh masks who flogged my ass with the Jedi wand. I will never go back there. Some people don't know how to throw a costume party. So on to my friend who I was telling you about. I drink with the guy. He's fine when he's drinking most of the time, but since they legalized hashish he acts brand new and I have had to check his ass several times. He says he was traumatized in the war. I told him maybe he was traumatized by having no business sense. He tried to jab me with the crook I guess his little boyfriend gave him, but I'm not about to have a fight in the Signature Lounge. We're 1,200 feet in the air, dumbass. And you wanna sip a Diet Pepsi like you don't stink of vodka. What I am saying is the man was drinking a beverage for women and the I mean vodka. It's fine for breakfast or picnics with a young woman, but he is drinking it steadily until as late as 9 in the evening. I never seen the man drink a beer. He says it's something with this mental condition of his and also with his Xanax. That's bullshit because I took 4 of those Xanax right before I sat down to do this, and believe I've had a beer. I'm the boss of the Weil Company. I have a beer with lunch. Frankly, I could have one at 10:30 in the damn morning, but I am a professional. How is he gonna say the Koreans made him drink when I never seen one of them, even the heftier fellas, drink anything but women's tonics? Actually, I think he has a lot in common with them. He didn't serve in Korea though, he was in the Second World War. I made a lot of money off that war, so I find his disrespect irritating. and I don't know how he got to where he was, drinking in the signature lounge. I guess his man was taking him out on the town. I ended up, my dog I mean, it bit him in the leg. I take my dog to the lounge, and it's specifically because of this idiot and his friends. Like you know the kind of friend. Egyptologists, and some of them is also homosexual. Not really my problem though, because they never made any advances at me, and neither did he. But the comment calling me a draft dodger hurt my feelings. I have had this man in my home. MRIP Tuts, Tits Rump Publishing Inc. Co. Ltd.